Gonna play the baby game. So something I realized you can do on this emulator, and probably on other emulators as well, is you can boot firmware, which loads up this whole thing. Unfortunately, it doesn't go like you can't actually use. It doesn't have the intro screen, and it doesn't show the DS game that's like inserted. But this is so nostalgic, and I figured as long as we have the HUD up, I kind of want to just poke around in this. I know it's basically nothing, but we got PictoChat, and yeah, the name is set to Bill Nye. I don't know why. It's just the default for this emulator, I guess. Something I used to do, I wanted to do this. There was this one sleepover I had with my friend Chris, and we both had our DSs, and we were like sending it was like 3 a.m., and we were all like giggly, and I kept sending him PictoChats with like a smiley face with like a ridiculously large mouth, like this. And they just like kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, the mouths. And for some reason that was incredibly funny to us. But I think we've all been there with the weird sleepover video game shenanigans. So you can like send it into the group. There's really not much else to this. It's just a cute little thing. It's like instant messaging. This is like back when the ability to send messages to each other was like a huge deal. But I think you can't like do it over the internet on the original DS. You could only do it like very locally, which made it kind of stupid. But whatever, I remember having fun with it regardless. It is a stage in Smash Bros, so that's a little bit of like edumacation for those of you who never saw that. And then there's like the ability you can like calibrate. I always liked how these menus worked. I have a weird amount of nostalgia for this because I remember I got a DS, but I didn't get a game for it, like for Christmas, and we were at my grandparents' house, and I was like, well, I have a game. I have a game for this at home, or like I think we could like go home and I was gonna like buy a game with like my Christmas money or whatever. But I don't actually have a game for the DS, so I just looked at the fucking menus really intently over and over again, and like saw what sort of shenanigans I could do. Oh shit. Okay, I'm sorry. I know this is really boring for everyone but me, but then there's the calibration, which I don't really want to do this because I think it might fuck it up. It might make it so that I guess would it really matter? Wouldn't matter for this game, but you like tap these little things and it goes bleep, 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 and then it's supposed to make the touchscreen better, but it always felt a little bit off every single time I did this. All right, where were we? Checking out your tubes, checking out your pipes. Oh shit, wild trousers. Yo, if you go into Blighttown early, you can get the wild trousers, and they're actually really good. You can clip through this door and sequence break to the end right now, but it obviously isn't advised. That's cool. That's funny.
Hit that block, and I want to play at the block.
Oh, right. Ah. This is how they block your progression until you get the ball ability. This is kind of the opposite of what happens at the end of Superstar Saga, where there's that little staircase segment, right? That one you're going down a staircase, and there's like a Metroid timer going off. All right, now split, and boom. Never even had to press R. Oh, look at that. What a view. What a crusty Nintendo DS view. All right, babies are going to the fucking past on their own. Oh, this music's hella good. Great desert theme. Ah, there she is. The sexy seductress. Donkey's waifu.
Here are my top 10 hottest Mario characters. Numero ocho, Kylie Koopa. She has a ritzy personality. She is also highly intelligent and a photographer. Let's just say that I have a really cool photo of her.
Waltz into the dome. How about you waltz into these domes? I thought she was talking about Yoshi's hoo-ha for a second. I was very confused. Nice. Get fucked. Oh. Get fucked. Oh shit, no. That is not at all what I wanted you to do, Mario Brothers. People were saying to use the baby command as when you're doing the smash eggs, and I kind of want to try that out. Apparently it's like an advanced thing. Oh. Oh. I see. Very cool. Okay. Can you just pass it back and forth? Like it's goddamn Heat Foo in Rhythm Heaven Fever? Oh shit. But it's a little harder to hit. That's fun. I never knew that was in the game the entire time I played this. Speaking of things that you wouldn't know. God, it goes on for a while. Oh, man. That's awesome. Oh, right. That is just straight up from Superstar Saga. He just yeeted a Superstar Saga enemy at me. That's so funny. It's just like, beef it. Ah, time to beef. I didn't even know that was possible. What? Okay, fuck you. You're getting the green shell. Why'd he grow his ship back? Rude. Now we have no choice but to destroy you. Pokey, I hardly know ye. I'm gonna try. Oh, shit. What? Oh! Oh! I have no memory of that move. I wish I'd bought more eggs. This just sounds like I'm, like, making a cake. Look at the animation of, like, the sweltering heat on the top screen. And how it just abruptly ends at a certain point in the sun. Like 1/3 of the sun is going like wow, 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 and then the rest of it is just rock solid. All right. This is sort of a neat puzzle. This is a good use of the fact that there's 2 groups of Mario Brothers in this game. I think this is why a lot of people have said, Pocket Chomps, wow, that a future Mario and Luigi game should feature Wario and Waluigi. I think that's, you know, it's a decent idea. Could be cool. All the basic battle themes, like that's such... It's so important in an RPG to have the basic combat theme be really good. And I think they nailed that for all 3 of the ones that I've played. I liked in Undertale where, at a certain point in the core level, the battle music just stops playing. And it just keeps the overworld music during battle. I thought that was a really neat touch. And that helped make it feel more like epic. What is these guys' gimmick? Should we, you know... I'm feeling a strong run the fuck away instinct here. Only lost a few coins. Let's see which one it goes to. I should have put them in between. It's probably gonna go to the bottom one now. Oh, no. Okay, easy. Simple. Oh, wait. Do I have to do 4, though? Oh, God, I do. Oh, no, I don't. So then the next one is just easy, right? Because there's no chance it'll be anything but baby bunny in my backyard. It's the eldest of the baby bunnies, I think, because it's slightly larger. I noticed today, you know, it's springtime, and the grass is growing very long, but not near where the bunnies have been feasting. There, it's very well mowed. There's like a little bald patch on our lawn, our otherwise very overgrown lawn. It's adorable. Try lighting them all on fire. This is a good thing to do with bombs. You should always do this. I fucked up a fly earlier today. A big fly just like bounced against my window and it reminded me of this. I was in the bathroom and there was a big like fly, big fat fly flying around. I was like, wow, like cartoon like toilet fly, great. And it was like bugging me, teehee. So I opened the window and then I realized, oh right, there's a screen in this window, so I wouldn't be able to let the bug out this way. So I went to close the window again, and the bug flew into the windowsill, like the frame that I brought it to, that I like slammed it down. So I like fucking just like instantly pulped this fucking fly. It was kind of terrible. But it perfectly killed itself. I was like, well, that solves that, I guess. It was not my intent to do this to you. You are one of God's creatures, but I'm sorry. I don't feel too bad about killing bugs. If I like ran over a cat, I would fucking like kill myself, but not really, but I would feel so bad. Mosquitoes, you know how I said a fly is one of God's creatures, by the way? Mosquitoes are not one of God's creatures. They don't count. I will mercilessly kill mosquitoes. Like, they literally don't count at all. They have the opposite of souls. Luigi! You so gonna die. I keep going to Jar Jar Binks. You so gonna. Instead of you're gonna. That's no good. You don't wanna go Gungan. You never go full Gungan. Are you sure I can't do, oh my god. You know, I could go back through the portal and just go back to the castle in full heal there. Of all the consoles to actually capture, DS is one of the most difficult. I mean, I'm sure like Game Gear is like impossible to capture, or like nigh on impossible. I forget what I was even fucking talking about. Right, capture cards. They're very difficult to get. They basically don't get made anymore, I think, because I've looked into it. There are a bunch of old like defunct websites of like these fucking like Japanese people who developed capture card technology, but now that the 3DS is not like in vogue, I think they just don't give a shit about maintaining it anymore. It's one of those fucking things. There's like 3 or 4 specialists on the planet who can do it, you know, and do repairs for them. And they also break pretty easily, it seems. But thankfully, any console. Here's a little peek behind the YouTuber curtain, or the streamer curtain. Any game that you can use HDMI to hook up to a TV can be streamed with the same capture technology. I don't remember if my capture card was working the last time I used it. I've constantly had trouble with capture cards, specifically Elgato capture cards. I'm gonna give what's called an anti-shout out here. I don't want people to use them. But I also don't know what like a better alternative is, honestly. They're a pretty popular choice. They just so often just crap out on me. Now we will win. Okay, progress. I think there's a boss in here. Wow, good. I'm good. The queen bitch is here. So she's got like a hair bun, but it's just a smaller mushroom thing on the top of her head. How does that work out? Do you think it's just like a decorative thing and she has actual hair in there? She's hot. That's actually true. That is actually true. One of the characters in their language is an Owo. It's an Owo. Look at that. I hate how much the Owo character is showing up. Oh, good. She's gonna get... This is just like that scene in Sherlock Holmes, young Sherlock Holmes, when the cultists are about to pour oil all over Sherlock Holmes's GF or whatever. Oh! I tried to stop. What are the complaints that people levy against this game? Because I know it's less liked, even by me. But okay, so like I kind of know what I vaguely dislike about this game, just like the small things. But like, what are the things that people say, just to see if my takes and the popular takes like sync up at all? Because to me, oh shit, oh that's gonna hurt him. Fuck. The tutorials, you think? Because all of them are like that, and items being consumables. Because I don't, like, what is really worse about this game than any other game in the series? Because a lot of, oh my god. A lot of these are issues that the rest of the series also has, right? Ooh. Nice. Ooh, nice. Is that, did say adult trousers. So does that mean Luigi can't wear them? Here's something I kind of agree with. The babies and splitting up the team like you do in this game only makes the puzzles more annoying and not much more interesting, or not any more interesting. Yeah, I think there's a degree of that. It's not like, I think it's a good mechanic, but that's what kind of like got me talking about it here, was that this is kind of an annoying part. But there is, of course, I don't think anybody is claiming that there's not a lot to love about this game too. It gave us Kami Koopa and Toadbird. Why is chat simping for the Shroob Queen? She's just wearing the same fit as the Shadow Queen from Paper Mario. You just answered your own question, my friend. Princess Peach, hot. Evil Princess Peach, hotter. These are simple facts of life. Princess Peach is more cute than hot. But when she becomes evil, that's when it transfers to hot. Wow. A lot of lucky hits here. Luigi just fucked up though, I love it. And now this Shroob is like part of the group. Oh right, this asshole! What about Petey Piranha? What the fuck? I do remember, like, legitimately, Princess Peach was like one of my like childhood like media crushes, you know? When I was like young, like, you know, I was like 10. Shrooboid Brat. That's so funny. I love that. Oh, that was so fast. I mean, I was ready for Luigi, but... another thing is like the items. Oh shit, but it's Mario, because they tried to trick me there. I kind of like the finite items. I kind of enjoyed it less in Superstar Saga when so many turns were just being taken up by healing and either healing or recovering SP. Oh shit. Oh fuck, they like japed me. Okay. As it goes further, they try to jape you. I kind of appreciate the attempt to streamline the JRPG formula. Okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna jump with both. It's hard to say. Oh! He did 2! Shit. I thought he was getting... I thought he was getting a larger sample size because the first one wasn't conclusive. In retrospect, kind of a dumb assumption to make. No, he was just gonna do it twice. I thought it was like, oh, well, the results are inconclusive, so let's take another sample. There we go. He's just producing them from his mouth. I didn't even realize. These fucking, has anyone ever had one of these lollipops? These big, flat, fucking cartoon, like, beanie propeller lollipops? They're not, they're an ungainly candy. They're very difficult to consume. You usually end up just breaking, going like, you know, snapping them off, you know? There's also the big, long, twisty ones. You know the ones I'm talking about? Those suck, too. It's just like, I want one I can stick inside of my mouth entirely. I'm gonna sound like a slut, but I want to be able to guzzle that thing. Yeah, and then they're super cheap tasting. Yeah, it's like the same kind of, those big lollipops, the quality of candy in those is the same vibe as like, hold on. This fucking bullshit right here. It's like this. Where you see that as a kid and you're like, oh, that's so much gum! Oh my god, that's awesome! And then you get one and like, they're the worst gumballs you've ever had in your fucking life. I remember getting this like, these things that looked like fucking Flintstones gummies. Or no, like Flintstones, like crunchy, like chewable vitamins. But they purported, they claimed to be gum. And it was like you chew the like dust and it becomes gum. And I was like, this is such a tiny quantity of gum, and it's so shitty, and so unlike any other gum I've ever had. I remember being baffled by that. There you go, nice. People don't like stuffma in this game? What is stuffma? What is stuffma? What is stuffma? What is stuffma? What's stuffma? What is stuffma? Do a pose. Oh. She said, oh, whoa at them. Mamma mia. Uh-oh. Banhammer. My Pico hammer. Stuffed my mouth full of delicious cherry pie. Mmm. And balls! I was gonna bonk him. Jesus. Oh, no. Just like a splat of blood. Oh god. Oh god. They just murdered Mario in cold fucking blood. Luigi is a quantum twink. Hey chat, what are you guys talking about? This is a very, I would not want to enter this little cave if I was a baby. It reminds me of going into the whale's mouth on that one Disneyland ride that I did not want to do. I was very much against it. I think there's a little place to go under this. They didn't need to put that in there, but they put it in there. This is my little cubby hole. Yeet the babies. It is not a safe distance to yeet babies, but, you know, video game. This is different? Okay. I guess we're doing a solo... Yoicks! Wait, what do you mean yoicks? Oh my god, is this Petey Piranha? Fuck, Mario has 1 health. I didn't realize we were gonna do Petey Piranha right now. Bust me out, or I'm a snack for sure. Hey, you wanna switch out like 5 or 6 of those words, friend? It's 2022. Yeah, she gets vored. Spoiler alert. Go. And bye. I would always look at this pipe. Of course, now, with the retrospective adulthood, it is very obviously overflowing with cum. But I always thought it was like paint. There's like blue paint coming out of it, you know? Like, what if you showed, you know, you take like an Egyptian pharaoh, time travel him to now, to present day, and just like educate him on all matters of human society, and just see how many times they're just like, what? Like when they see these little enemies in this game, they're like, excuse me? What do you mean? What do you mean our, like, death ritual is, like, a common, like, tropey joke now? Excuse me? Trolling. Force him to watch Seinfeld. He'd fucking love Seinfeld, because Seinfeld's based. I genuinely like Seinfeld, actually. It is a funny show. Fuck you. I mean, if you don't like it, that's your prerogative, but... I happen to think it's hilarious. I think it actually holds up really well. Not even kidding. Like, it's dated, but it's good. People are talking now about bee dildos, which I think that's like not really a thing. That's just like an urban legend that ancient Egyptians made dildos out of bees, right? I saw a post that was like, the weed that they make today could instantly kill a 1930s trumpet player. And I'm just thinking about some ancient Egyptian tart who is now switching, they like come to the future and use like a real vibrator. Can you imagine how much that would fuck them up? It's like switching from something that is powered by bees buzzing to motor-powered ultimate vibrator technology of the future. No, we're not talking about dildos for bees. You know, like, I think I agree that there's like a little bit of awkwardness to these parts of this game where you're playing as the babies and then like doing other things on the other screen as the bros. What I'm trying to say is these like kind of awkward-ish sections of this game, if Superstar Saga was a DS game, it would have had those segments instead, you know? This is the little baby giraffe stumbling that they needed to do before they like really worked out the idea and perfected it in Bowser's Inside Story. It's probably the best game ever made just because of Vor, right? I think we can all agree on that. God, Baby Bunny is being so cute outside right now. You're growing up. You're getting big and fat on the grass. Mowing the lawn. Oh. Oh. It's a smaller door than I anticipated. It kind of looks weird. It almost looks 3D. It's like the 3D-ness of it. No, it looks fine. I like it's almost uncanny. It almost doesn't work with the art style. Oh, that's how you get out of here. I like when the cutscenes look good on this little DS setup we got here. Instead of looking like kind of weird without it. There's a lot of these fucking like running around Three Stooges Buster Keaton-ass bits. The pre-boss slapstick. Oh god, what's gonna happen? Shockwave? Oh. Oh. What the fuck? I don't remember that attack at all. Oh. 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 Oh shit. That's awesome. Wow, what a fucking creative attack. That's great. Oh. Oh! Didn't realize that was a thing. Well, everybody take turns taking damage. I mean, maybe you guys missed it when it was safe to jump on a fucking cactus earlier. That was literally named Pokey. It's like sideways teeth are hurting you. Oh yes, obvious, of course. The fuck do you mean? It's like touching the side of a spike and it killing you. It had a flower on its head. Oh yeah, go just, whenever you see a flower on a cactus, just like press real hard on that with your bare fingers. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do that. Are you dead? No. Come on, give me that serotonin of seeing the fucking like particle effect from when a boss dies. I want it. I want that hit. Give me my fix. Oh? That was cute. Nice. 100. A clean number. And there's the serotonin. I walloped my noggin, but good. I'll wallop you good. That just sounds like I'm gonna beat her. What does that even mean? it was meant to be like a sex joke, but then it just came across sounding like abuse. Overgrown veggie. This is the second time this character has been vored, by the way. Motley Crue! They didn't spell it right, though. Oh, fuck. That's a massive key. I glommed onto a little shrewd property. Glommed. Isn't that the term for, like, what peanut butter does to the roof of your mouth? It gloms onto the roof of your mouth. It's the same, I mean, it's just the same word, different applications. I owe you one. Here's my number. Where did she go? Wait, where did she go? Legitimately, where did she go? The only way out of this room is through that crack in the wall. There's like a pipe that you can only get through if there's 4 people on it. She went off to the left, there was just nothing there. She can teleport. Is this like fake Princess Japes? Why is she, okay. Oh right, she's got a face hugger! Oh my god! What the fuck? Totally forgot about this plot point. God, yeah, this game gets dark. Calamity. JoJo's party, Jojolian. Great oogly boogly. It's googly moogly, you idiot. They're saying all this while spinning around rapidly. If there was voice acting, it would be like, you know? Fine, whatever. Yes, the princess! It must be done! He's literally snapped. He's lost his mind. This is not how 2 people forming a ball works. They would not have like this sort of like wresting control from one another thing. Oh god, slowly flattened. Unfortunately, it is a human, so it will not be added to the non-human flattenings, video game flattenings wiki. She's gone. Bye. Everyone else is just like, yeah, it's fine. We're used to rescuing her. I love the trope in RPGs of collecting an entire human being as an item. Like in Zelda 2, when you find a child and you like hold it above your head like da-da-da-da. And it's like, I'm a thinking, feeling human being, dude. Terrible. Bowser? Bruh. Royal Chambers, you know what? Next time. Next time. I'm done. But thank you so much for watching. Stay fresh and frosty, my fine, furry fucks!